Well, thank you for sticking with us here for Live Impact News. We are bringing to you live news as it happens. And obviously, the big news of today is this conflict that we are seeing between the U.S. and Iran. We know again that a fourth U.S. service member has been killed in action. And also, we know that multiple fighter jets have been shot down by friendly fire in Kuwait. Those pilots were able to get out safely and are now hospitalized. We just had a political expert talking about this circumstance, particularly when it comes to congressional authority, but also you heard him hint towards the economic impact that all this can have. And a part of that economic impact, of course, is when it comes to gas prices and oil. And joining us right now, we have from GasBuddy, Matt McClain, who is with us at the time to kind of break down some of the trends that we're already seeing and what we could potentially see as well as this conflict continues. Matt, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, I'm sure, today and talking to me. I want to start with this. When it comes to the trends, have we seen any impact so far from the conflict on our gas prices nationwide?
We are about to see up to 10 to 30 cents per gallon starting as early as today across the country and in your neck of the woods as well. And that is from what has already transpired and or taken place since Friday night overnight between the United States, Israel, and Iran. We are looking at price points, and that is for gasoline. For diesel fuel prices, probably a little bit more than that because diesel's a little bit more price sensitive anyway when it comes to those types of things. So we are looking, unfortunately, at prices that will be going up as early as today, tomorrow, and that's just from what's already happened.
You know, you say that's just from what's already happened, and you're looking at the projected timeline potentially. We have the president who said this could last for at least another 4 weeks. When you put that into perspective, and you look at what we've already seen or what we're expecting to see already, if this were to last a month or longer, for the average American, can you put that into perspective for us?
It's a really difficult thing to know exactly what we could transpire, and here's why. There are so many moving parts, as there are with any conflict. What if Iran, role-playing here for a moment, what if Iran attacks all the oil infrastructure from neighboring nations that's a part of OPEC Plus? What if they keep the Strait of Hormuz in a situation where the tankers are continuing to drop anchor on both ends and nothing's getting through? There's simply too many variables for us to be able to pinpoint and say 4 weeks from now, here is what we think. What I do want to stress, however, is, and I've been asked this question all morning long, we are not going to have any kind of a fuel shortage here in America. Our oil supply comes from domestic as well as people who like us, Canadians, Mexico, a little bit of Venezuela oil, possibly from the West Coast, a little bit of oil from Asia. But the reality is we're not going to have any kind of an issue when it comes to supply, but we are going to see prices continuing to climb.
I'm sure a lot of people who are listening to that will give them a little bit more ease within this process. For you and your team, is there anything else specifically that you're watching for amidst all of this conflict or what we're seeing? Maybe there are other impacts that we might be having when it comes to our prices outside of this that we're not talking about right now.
Yeah, one of the things that we always see in the springtime is a switch over from a winter blend to that summer blend. It's a reformulated type of a gasoline. It is more expensive to produce. That is why every spring across the country, we see prices starting on their upward trajectory until we hit about Memorial Day or so, and then we kind of plateau and start falling eventually as we make our way toward the fall or autumn season. That's a normal thing. When I say 10 to 30 cents, that would be on top of any of those types of things when it comes to a gallon of gas for right now, courtesy of what is taking place as a conflict in Iran. So we are, again, monitoring things very cautiously and carefully. We're very cautious about not trying to pull out a crystal ball and pretend like we know everything that's going to happen, because in true reality, even those who are lobbing missiles back and forth at one another do not know what's going to happen hour to hour.
All right, again, it's Matt McClain with GasBuddy. We appreciate you so much for taking some time with us here and talking about that. And if it really is going to last another several weeks and beyond, I'm sure we're going to be talking to you again, particularly as people start to see the impacts there on the price of their gas. So, Matt, thank you so much again. I know you got a busy schedule, so I'll let you go because there are other people trying to get your attention today as well. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Have a great day.
All right, you as well.